Welcome to the YouTube channel of Snelata Srivastava, XSG Lok Sabha. In this video, I am going to tell you about the procedure for summoning an emergency session. The procedure for summoning Lok Sabha for an emergency session will generally be the same as for the regular session, except when a session is summoned at a short notice. In the press communique, the special purpose for which the session is summoned will also be specified. Approved press communique will be sent to press and public relations section for onward transmission to the media, with a request to broadcast a special bulletin and to relay it from all stations in India, both in English and in regional languages, and to the Press Information Bureau to give it wide publicity in the press. Travel facility to members, the Indian Airlines. And now all airlines will be asked to give top priority to members desiring to travel by air to Delhi to attend the emergency session. Also, the railway board will be asked to issue instruction to general managers or whoever concerned in railways in India to give priority to the reservation of seats for Delhi to members according to attend the member proceeding to attend the session. Allotment of question hour days for private members, business, and relaxation of period of notice. Considering the duration and purpose for which an emergency session is summoned, order of the speaker will be taken whether there should be question hour, whether there should be private members business on Fridays, in the if the interval between the issue of summons and commencement of the session is such that the period of notice of questions and private member bills cannot be completed, whether the period of notice should be relaxed or the dates for holding ballots of questions may be relaxed to provide at least 1 week's gap between the date of issue of summons and the date of the first ballot. Then when I tell you about how to summon the session of the Lok Sabha, I need to tell about the dissolution procedure regarding dissolution of Lok Sabha also. So that is something is done when the government, the present government completes the term of their election period, and when they decide to the government decide to dissolve the Lok Sabha. So the Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs send a communication about the date suggested by the Prime Minister for dissolution of Lok Sabha. And after the proposal of the Prime Minister regarding dissolution of Lok Sabha has been agreed to by the Speaker, a draft note for the President forwarding for the approval and signature of the President regarding dissolution will be put up for Secretary General signature. The note will be sent to Secretary to the President. If the proposal for dissolution has not been received from the Prime Minister Cabinet, the note will be issued to the Private Secretary to the Prime Minister or any other official who is authorized to sign for the Prime Minister. At times, the President order dissolving the Lok Sabha may also be received direct from the President Secretariat or through the Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs. So that is also valid. Immediately on receipt of the President order dissolving Lok Sabha, a draft notification, a press communique, and a para for Bulletin Part 2 will be put up. After approval, the necessary action to issue the notification in English and Hindi versions and the press communique on the same day will be taken as laid down in paragraph 1.10 mutatis mutandis. So that is what happens when the Lok Sabha dissolves. So all that procedure I have explained in my video. Thank you.